Hey, gang, we're back again. How you
Good
doing, Shannon?
morning. Good, buddy. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Down here in the frozen tundra of my basement here. So you, you can see I got the full winter weather gear going today.
Yeah, we talked about the weather. It's crazy here.
Oh, I'm ready for summer. Forget spring. Let's go right to summer. Get those
Gonna
temperatures up, man.
just bump right over it, huh?
That's it. I'm ready. Oh, let me just fix my camera here. There we go. All right. Well, let's see. Check out the peanut gallery this morning and see who's hanging around with us. Oh, we got Ranger Slides here. Make myself a fresh cup of coffee just in time for the best thing on Saturday mornings these days. Well, thank you very much, Ranger
Appreciate
Slide.
that. Just
Yeah,
buying coffee
absolutely.
myself, my friend.
We got Michael Taylor.
Whoa.
Hello, Michael. And Mr. Eric Breen is here. Come on, fellas. Put in your teeth and get this show started.
I couldn't find mine. They were somewheres, and I can't remember where exactly I put them.
Everything's in a jar by the bed now, right?
Right.
Well, we got Michael saying hello to Eric, and Eric saying hello to Michael. All right. Got a nice start to the old peanut gallery. And today we really didn't have a theme. We just thought we'd just pull out some books and just see what we got and show them and share the memories with you. And hopefully you guys, it'll spur some conversation in the peanut gallery, and you guys can join right in with us because, man, we look forward to your comments and everything. So what do you say, Shannon? You want to take it away?
Yeah, I'll show a few. Pulled out a stack of new stuff. Just some books I thought I'd try. Don't eat a whole lot of newer stuff, but some of it's pretty good. So, first thing I got was this Batman and Spawn one shot.
Oh, nice.
Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo. I really haven't got to read this one yet, but kind of thumbed through it. The artwork looked pretty good.
Is it a one shot?
Yeah, it's just a one shot.
One shot?
Yeah, it came out maybe 2 or 3 months ago, I think. So, read that one. Of course, I know we're both reading this one.
Oh, yes.
Anything Earth 2, JSA related. This is actually a really good story, and it kind of ties in with maybe some of the stuff that's going on in the JSA book right now.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's a good book.
Which I still have to read that one. I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Yeah, I think I still need to. Issue 4, is it out now? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think we're just up to 3. I think 3 just came out.
And this was just a variant cover of Action 1050. Thought this was pretty cool.
What is that, like a foil looking?
Yeah, it's I guess it's. I don't know if that's yeah, this is Steve Rude. Thought it was Ross for a minute, but
nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. And I know we're both reading this one.
Yes.
Kind of a throwback series. Paul Levitz is finally doing some work for Marvel and got Alan Davis on the art, so it's really, really good. Kind of funny, with all the stuff going on with Ant-Man Quantumania. This has got Kang in it. I think it's Kang, if I remember right. Let's see. Yeah, but this is like like in the early days of the Avengers. And I'm a sucker for a time travel story, so everything just kind of falls in for this one. And there's issue 2. Just read this one. Another cool cover.
Yeah, I was going to say, I love the covers that they're putting on these things.
Yeah. Yeah, really gives you that Silver Age feel.
Yeah, it does.
Got some facsimiles I've been wanting to get. Wiz Comics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I read this one the other day. It had some cool series or features in it. And I'd read this reprint before, or at least the Captain Marvel story, but it'd been a while, so it really brought back some good memories. And of course, I had to get this one.
Yeah, I got that one myself. Yeah.
I think they already did that, like in those Millennium issues. You remember when they came out with all those, like the first appearance of Swamp Thing and first appearance of Martian
Yeah.
Manhunter, and all the big key issues. So
Yeah.
Don't know if I'll ever have the original, but
I was going to say that's probably about as close as I'll come to the original.
Right. And I think I don't know if you know this guy or not, but
he looks familiar. Different color though.
yeah, he's kind of dingy looking. Oh,
Yeah. Is that Joe Fix-It?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some guy
That's
named
another one I won't get. That's about as close as I'll get.
Yeah. I think some guy named Kirby did the cover. Never heard of him, but
He might catch on.
And we talked about this series, Danger Street.
Yes.
And I don't really go in for variant covers much, but if it's somebody I really like, I just want to read the story. But this was a cool Atlas cover by Steve Rude.
So, which issue is that one?
That's the first one. It's just
that's
a variant.
The first one? Oh, because I got a different cover on mine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a Steve Rude variant, so I really like this one.
Yeah, Atlas. That's cool.
I always loved that character. And another really good series, kind of a throwback to the Silver and Bronze Age.
Yes.
Thank you to Eric Breen for making me spend money on this one.
Yes, sir.
But it's really good. Mark Waid and Dan Mora. Okay, and of course we talk about this one all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this I don't know what the deal is, but I think the third and fourth issues have got really delayed because the third issue is already supposed to be out, but I think it's going to be like another week or two maybe before the third issue is out, and then the others got delays. I'm not sure what the reason was, but I was like, well, that figures, my favorite new book to read, and it's delayed for months, so.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be out last week, and I went to the LCS.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's going to be like another week or two, or maybe towards the end of this month. I can't remember what I read, but and we talked about this one before.
Oh yeah, I love Joe Fix-It.
It's really, really good series here.
Yeah. That's I like the character when they first did it in the Hulk run. That was really good. They've done a real good job with that series there.
Yeah. And we got another one, some guy you might know.
Yeah, he looks very familiar.
Yeah, I started picking this up because the guy that does the art on it, he might be doing the scripts too, is Ryan Otley, and he's the guy that did most of the art on Invincible, and the animated show that's on now. Me and my son, I don't know if we talked about that, but we didn't buy all the issues, but between us, we've got like all the graphic novels or all the trades, so we've got the whole story. But I really got to be a big fan of his art from that. So it's good stuff to look at.
I've heard good things about that. They did the cartoon on that too, right? Invincible, right?
Oh yeah, it's hardcore.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it was pretty good.
And I thought I'd dip my toe back in the water because I really loved this book when it came out, and I was with it for several years, and I dropped out. But I just thought I'd try this one again.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I mean, I'm way behind on the story. I know the original Dragon is not really in it anymore. This is his son, and this is somebody else. But I always liked Eric Larson's art, so and Dragon was always a fun book. I actually read this one, and it was pretty good, even though I didn't really know what was going on, in the storyline. But it was a good book.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that's all I got for right now.
All righty. And we'll jump back into the chat here and see what's going on. And we got James Higgins. Good morning, Mr. Higgins. And Michael Taylor says, I don't know if you guys are aware, there's a new Batman-related show coming this March. I think it's called Gotham Chronicles. No, I'm not aware of it. What network is it going to be on, or is it on a streaming
I haven't
thing?
heard about that. And I think I heard that one was called the Gotham Knights or something. But I might have had it wrong. That might be what it is. I'm not sure.
That's a cool Action Comics #1. Yeah, that foil one. That looked pretty neat. I might have to hunt that one down.
Like a throwback to the 90s there.
And Gratu is here. Hey, Gratu. And the Gray Man is here as well. Hey. All right. Funk Comics, hey there.
Glad to have you.
Yeah. And Ranger Sly. Is the Wiz Comics facsimile a new one? I haven't seen it at my local shop.
Yeah. I just got it like maybe a month ago. So yeah, that's the only one I know of.
And Captain UK Pop Culture Fun. Yeah. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much, sir. It's nice to be back. And we got Funk Comics again. Shannon, you play bass. So do I. Awesome. And Michael says it's great that they're reprinting the great Gold and Silver Age comics. I got to try and track those down. Yeah, because I know, like we were just saying, that's about as close as I'll get to some of those issues.
Oh, yeah. I just want to read them,
Yep. Joe Fixit sounds like an interesting comic. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially for Hulk fans. And Eric says, Jeff Jones is probably concentrating more on Junkyard Joe since DC doesn't seem to care about Jeff Jones or...
Actually, that Junkyard Joe, it's I actually picked the first issue of that up. I think it's from Image. But Jeff Johns and Gary Frank did it. And it was actually almost like a takeoff on, G.I. Robot, but a little bit more intense. And I need to put my list to keep picking those books up because I've seen Johns on a podcast and he was talking about that book. I was like, oh yeah, I read that first one. It was actually really good. Hey, I got to put. We got Green up on the screen here. I need to ask him, or you going to be at the Lexington Comic Con here in a couple of weeks? Because I'm going on the Thursday, the comic night. So I was want to know if you're going to be there. I know Bub Comics is going to be there, and I don't know if Jambo's going to be there or not. But we're all in the same area there, so I just want to have sort of a fossils get together.
There you go. And we got Mr. Man Bear Pig with us this morning in the Peanut Gallery. Welcome aboard. The synopsis for the next Incredible Hulk series sounds good. Just read about it yesterday. Going to give it a shot. If it's the Hulk, man, I'm there. I'll give it all the Hulk stuff a shot. I just love the character. Always have, man. Yeah. Michael says, nice book, Shannon.
Thanks, sir.
And Mr. Eric Green, Joe Fixit is a lot of fun. Michael, you should check it out.
It is a fun book.
Yep. And Michael says WB. So that was going to be where that Batman or Gotham Chronicles show is going to be, I guess, on the WB. I'll have to keep an eye open for it. And Southern Comic Geek, welcome aboard.
Hey, another Southern guy.
There you go. And Michael, WB Network. Awesome. Ranger Sly. Howdy, Grayman. Didn't see you come in. Saying hello. And is Alan from After Comics. How you doing, Alan? Am I the only one who looks behind Rod and Shannon to see what's in the background? I mean, Rod is also a wrapper collector, and Shannon has a massive selection of trade paperbacks. Great show, guys. Thanks, Alan. We appreciate all your support.
Yeah, I got that shelf behind me. It's mostly hardbacks. I think I've got a lot of the DC archive books back there.
And Ranger Sly says, howdy, Alan. No, you're not alone. Michael Taylor. Oh, Eric, thanks. And after saying hello. Here's your answer, Shannon.
That's the same.
Not doing the Lexington
You
this year,
bum.
so I won't be there, unfortunately. Oh. Great man saying hi to Sly. Silver Knight Kyle, welcome aboard, sir. Good morning.
See ya.
And Michael says Richard Corbin did a Hulk series called Banner. I don't
Yeah, I've
remember
got that one. Yeah, that was a pretty wild book. Yeah, I remember
that doesn't ring a bell. I'll have to research that one. All right, and we got Jambo.
Jambo.
Hey, Jambo.
See you, buddy.
How you doing?
Jambo,
All
are
right.
you going to be at the Lexington Con?
Let's see. See if we get an answer here. Bump, 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 bump. Da, da, da. There we go. What's it say? I'm going Thursday.
I'll see you there, man. Me and my son are going. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the comics only night. So that's the
There
only
he
night
just
I want
says,
to go.
Jimbo. And Mr. Breen says, you need to make it up to the store, Shannon. I'm putting a ton of Silver and Bronze Age DC. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I went there a couple of years ago, and it was a mistake because I spent way too much money because I was at a music rehearsal in Georgetown. I was like, well, Florence isn't that far away. I'll just go ahead and drive the 45 minutes or whatever it is. Got up there, and I'll probably spend a couple $100. I'm like, of course, I had money put back for it, but I was like, I don't think Eric was up there, and I think Paul was there that day. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make it up there, no doubt.
Yeah, Michael saying hi to Jimbo. And Jimbo saying hi to Ranger Sly. All right. I think we are caught up in the chat. So, all right. Well, let's see. Let's go with that. All right. I figure I'll show some of the stuff I got recently. I might have shown some of this on the fossils, but these are all recent additions to my little family back here, 4-color family. We got Red Wolf, number 5. Nice little short series. Steranko.
You gotta love the Bronze Age Westerns.
And Red Wolf, we continue with Red Wolf, and this is number 8. So I only need a couple more to put this one to bed. So we're gaining. And then another Western series. What's that?
I didn't mean to interrupt. I said there's something really fun about those little short run series.
Yeah, they're hopefully easy to collect and not going to cost an arm and a leg. Here's another 70s series Western, The Gun Hawks.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Another one I'm trying to put together. And then we got Super DC Giant. I think I was 3 or 4 away from completing that. I need the 3 Musketeers one, and there's another one coming, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I can't remember what it was. And then, of course, the last 2 are those love ones, the love ones, and that which are for some reason super expensive.
Yeah, those when I was trying to get that one completed, those were like the last 2 that I actually bought. Well, that and the 3 Musketeers. But I was like, okay, I probably waited 2 or 3 years before I found a deal where I actually wanted to, get those other 2. So.
Oh, I know what the other one was. It was number 15. It was the Western, another one of the Western tale issues of Super DC Giant. Now I've got that one coming in the mail. So now I'm just down to the 2 love ones. And here's the 3 Musketeers one right here.
Yeah.
So
the Western one, was that the one with the Joe Kubert cover?
It's the pink cover with the cowboy and Indian kind of riding towards you.
Okay, that might be Neil Adams then. I'm not sure. Can't
remember. It's number 15. I know that.
Okay, got me curious now.
And then yet another 70s Western series, Tex Dawson, Gunslinger.
Yeah, we talked about that one. I love that Steranko cover.
Yeah,
on that.
This was the Steranko cover, not the other one. I got them mixed up. This is the Steranko cover. So, And another Gunhawk, number 6. So
Yeah, I love those covers.
And like you said, they're nice little simple series to collect. You're not going to break the bank getting them, you know. And here is Dell comic from the 60s, Superheroes, number 1.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one's on my list.
I've got I think I've got number 3. I think it's number 3 that I got. So I only need 2 more.
Yeah.
So and
Yeah,
here's
is that the one you're talking about?
yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's Kubert cover. I know he did a
Yep.
couple of them. Yeah.
Yep. That's the one, baby. She's coming in the mail, and then I just get to cry because I'll never probably be able to afford those other 2, the last 2. But
Oh, you never know. I mean, they're out there. Just kind of have to stay vigilant, I guess is a word.
that's it. I mean, every day I get like it's got to be like close to like 60 notifications from eBay on different series that I'm trying to put together and whatnot. So it's like it takes me a while to sift down through them to see, you know. Here's another rabbit hole that I know we both have gone down. 100-page super spectaculars for 60 cents, and this is House of Mystery 229.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's got a cool story in it. I think Nestor Redondo did the art. Man, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was one I hadn't seen this cover or seen this book much at all. A lot of the other ones I've seen, you see a lot of, and you see
Yeah.
them in the old house ads and whatnot. But this one here, I did not recognize. You know.
Yeah, I think the house as they showed most of those 100 pagers, but not all of them. Yeah.
And then this one I did show on the fossils, I believe, the other night, and it's Charlton comic, and it's they did those 4 issues of Tarzan, which I guess they got in trouble for doing. I guess maybe they thought it was in public domain. I don't know, but I finally got the last issue, number 4.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
now I've got that series completed. So pretty neat.
Now was that before the Dell and Gold Key series, or was that like right in the middle of it, or what?
I think it's like in the middle of it, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. I think it's in the middle of it because I think they kind of tried to weasel themselves in and get in because they thought it was public domain or something. So and then I think they got in trouble. Say, hey, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like because you know how the Tarzan series went. That Dell had it, and then Go Key, and then they just continued the numbering.
Yeah, they kept the numbering, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Marvel got all the ERB properties after that. So
yeah, I thought it was neat that that was like one of the few things where it like crossed over companies, but they kept the numbering. I thought that was always pretty neat. It was just like maybe it's because I'm a continuity buff or whatever, you know. But and then I picked up this little pocket one.
Oh yeah.
This is the second one. I've got the first one over there somewhere. And but this one here is all in color.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I like the Marvel ones a little bit better. All the DC ones, they're all reprinted in black and white, I think, or most of them anyway.
Yeah. And then for DC here, I got some All-Star Squadron. I was trying to put together that series and get it. I needed like, I don't know, probably 10 or a dozen of them. And now I'm down to just one that I need, and it's that number 47, which is the origin of Dr. Fate.
Yeah, with the Todd McFarlane art. Yeah.
Yeah. And for some reason, I guess it's probably because of the Black Adam movie, where Dr. Fate plays a prominent role. That must have boosted that up, because that book is like, you go along and all the books are reasonably priced, and all of a sudden you come to that one, it's like, no, here you go, mortgage the house, you know. But so I've been picking up these as I went, and I'm pretty set now. This is number 42.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love that series. Yeah, I think I completed that one a couple of years ago.
Yeah, this is a really really good. It's one of those things too. I look back through my inventory, and my collection, and I had most of them, all except for like a dozen of them, and I'm like, why didn't I ever try to hunt those down or whatever? So then I just said, okay, well, we'll put that on the list because it probably wasn't gonna, break the bank to pick up most of these issues, and they didn't. Here's number 45.
Yeah, a lot of times you can find those in dollar boxes.
Yeah, I was looking too. I did pick up a couple in there. Here's 49.
Oh yeah, I like that
Shining
cover. Shining Night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, because it had Black Hawk on the cover.
And what is this one? This is number 58.
Yeah.
This one's a little well loved, but that's okay. She's intact and the story's good. You can still read it. And speaking of the Shining Night, here we go with number 62.
Yeah.
Got the cool cover all to himself.
And yeah, you got to give Roy Thomas some credit on those Golden Age characters, especially the JSA and the All Star Squadron and all that. Invaders. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is number 66 with the
Tarantula.
origin of the tarantula. And here's number 8. This looks like a Kubrick cover too. I'm looking to see if I can see his signature on there anywhere. Yep, right down there. There it is. It is a Kubrick cover.
Oh yeah, yeah. He did a lot of covers in the first 10 or 12 issues, I think. Yeah.
And number 4.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. So, and then I picked up the second issue of Fantastic Voyage. I got the ship up there, but finally got the second issue. There's only 2, yeah. So, but it was a pretty cool cartoon back in the day.
Yeah.
The Combined Miniature Defense Force. And then we got Strange Suspense Stories. And this is number 73 rather. I'm sorry. From Charlton.
Oh, yeah, I love those.
So, alrighty.
Those aren't too expensive unless you get the issues that got Ditko in them or something.
So, alrighty. Well, let's take a jump back here into the peanut gallery, see what's going on here. I lost my place. Where was I? Here I go. All right, let's see. Ranger Sly, cool Bronze Age westerns. I have complete sets of both Gunhawks and Red Wolf. Wow, cool. I'm getting there. Yeah. I'm getting there slowly but surely, Ranger.
Yeah, I figured Ranger'd have those. He's a big western guy too.
Absolutely. And Michael Taylor says there's a YouTube video on the Corbin Banner comic series. I'll have to hunt that one down. Like I said, I don't remember a Banner series, but maybe that's where they fooled me.
It's pretty out there.
All right. Captain UK says I need to catch that fossil show. I keep thinking I will do, but it goes out of my head. It's an age thing. I hear you because my memory ain't what it used to be. Eric says, working today or more like getting paid to read comics? Hope hoops and watch hoops. With my glasses are horrible. And watch hoops at Jimbo Comics. Great chat group today.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. The chat is always, we love having you guys in the VNet gallery here. You guys really do keep the show rolling here. Eric Green, number 15 is a Western reprint book. Yes. Yeah, that was the Super DC Giant series. Yes. It's in my pile to read today. Oh, look, he's breeding me even when he's not on. On the screen, he's greening me.
It's his
That's
thing,
awesome.
right?
That's it. Ranger Slide, Tex Dawson Gunslinger were reprints of Johnny Remitter's Western Kid. Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't
Didn't
either.
know
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty cool.
No. Eric, Dell put tremendous effort into naming their superhero team. Yes, you could tell. Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
that,
I think they had a big summit and they were sitting around a big table and it took them probably 3 or 4 days.
yeah, I would think so. They might have put it out to the audience, take a vote on it or something. Jambo says, Gray Man after Silver Night. Hello, guys. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
great crowd in here today.
Michael says, Eric, I heard about your job this weekend. I'm jealous. I think we're all jealous. 100 pages are always cool, says Ranger Sly. Absolutely.
Well, that convinced me.
Yeah, they're just wonderful. Nice, Doctor. I need those. Don't see them often. Yeah, some of them, man. They don't get the love that all the other ones do. Michael says, I bought All-Star Squadron in the 80s. Yep. That's where I probably got most of mine in the 80s. And Ranger Sly says, I'm missing the McFarlane Dr. Fate All-Star Squadron as well. It was expensive even before the movie. I think it's because early McFarlane art still overinflated price. Yeah, I wasn't sure why it was that. I just thought it was weird. All of a sudden you come along, most of them are, $3, $4, $5. And then that one there was like, $30 or something like that. And I was like, what is so
Right.
special about this? Eric says, I always put at least $2 on All-Star Squadron because it's too good for dollar boxes. There you go.
I agree. Yeah. Even though I have found some in a dollar box.
My ASS run is complete. Oh, nice there, great man. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Luckily, I got mine years ago for peanuts. Oh, there you go. Smart man.
You struck a chord with the All-Star Squadron.
That's it. Cool, fantastic voyage cover. Nice books, Doc. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that as always. Dr. Von Chilla.
Hey, Doctor's in the house. The
How
other
you
doctor.
doing, John? And Captain UK. How are you? How are you, good doctor? Oh, there we go. I'll spit it out. Okay. Jambo Comics. Yes, I don't want to talk about baseball.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about basketball either, and we all know what that means.
Basketball, yeah.
Yeah. Our team didn't do so well last night.
Uh-oh. Michael Taylor says, and I look forward to this show every Saturday. Well, thank you very much, Michael. We appreciate your support and everybody's support. We just love doing this, love talking with you guys and just showing books, and ain't nothing too fancy about us. We just like to talk comics and show them. There we go. Dr. Von Chilla, he says, fun comics. Yes, sir. All righty. We are caught up. The Peanut Gallery is popping today.
Yeah, how about that?
Cool. Yeah, I'm loving it. So, all right, Shannon, what do you got next on that stack over there?
Yeah, I talked about these. Marvel got the rights to do the Planet of the Apes book again. So this past month or so, they've been putting out all these versus Planet of the Apes variants. And most of these Marvel books I don't read or collect, but I had to get them just for the covers, So I'll show those since I'm kind of an Apes fan.
Just a little, I heard.
We got Captain Marvel 46. It's got the little versus Apes thing there.
Cool.
Captain America Sentinel of Liberty, number 9. He's fighting off some apes and some humans.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe that's apes. Yeah, I guess it's apes. I'm not sure. Yeah, like I say, I don't read most of these, but I had to get them just for the apes. X-Force.
Being the completionists that we are.
Something like that, yeah. Okay, we got a Moon Knight Apes cover.
Oh, neat.
Yep.
And this is all leading to a new series or something, you
Yeah, I
said?
think it comes out. I think I've got it ordered already. I think the first issue comes out next month, so might be something to look for if you're an Apes fan. I like this one. I thought this one was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't even know the Scarlet Witch had a series.
I didn't know. Like I say, I just picked these up because the Apes thing, and you got Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah,
It's a nasty fangs here.
I bet he's got bad breath.
Yeah.
Of course, you gotta love the ones that's got the Statue of Liberty on the cover.
Oh, now see that I may have to go out and get that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that one. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's one of my
neat.
favorites of the bunch.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Ghost Light. Never heard of that one.
And you got more Statue of Liberty and apes in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. Monica Rambeau, Photon.
Photon.
I really love this one. This is one of my favorites out of that stack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, with the statue.
Yeah.
From the statue perspective. That's cool.
Yeah. That's from like the last scene in the movie. So that's
Yeah.
all cool. I like that one. Yeah. Got some more Spider-Man and apes action. Like he's fighting Dr. Cornelius there.
Holy man.
Daredevil.
Holy smokes, you have to take out a loan to get all these covers.
Well, I knew they were coming, so I put money back for them.
Holy moly.
This is a favorite, too. This is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who did the art on that, but I really like it. Okay, got 2 or 3 more of these. Like I say, Bishop War Colleges. These are books that I wouldn't read, but, I'm sure somebody does. And it's all good. And the last one, I think Black Panther's taking on the whole Planet of the Apes right there.
Holy smokes. I guess so.
So that's all those. In the little stack, I pulled some treasuries off the shelf. Some of my favorites. Love them all, but, there's some that kind of stick out to me. A long time before I finally found a copy of this that I wanted to, in my price range. I don't know why this cost so much, but I found a really good deal on it. So this is the Welcome Back Kotter
Oh, yes. Yeah.
LCD.
No, you don't see that too often anywhere.
I think, of course, you remember DC did a series in the 70s, and I think I'm maybe one issue shy of having all that one.
Wow.
It's a fun little series. I didn't watch a whole lot of Welcome Back Kotter. I mean, I know it was pretty big at the time, but I just never really got into it. But I like the books. And here's one of my favorites. This is an upgrade because my original copy is, let's say, more than well loved.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
All-Star 3. I always loved.
That's great.
I always loved that image and all of them sitting around the table.
Mm.
Yeah. And poor Johnny Thunder, he was probably taking the picture. We got some Shazam. Jackson Bostic on the cover.
Oh, yeah. Man, I remember you watching that on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, no, it's live action superhero. That's cool.
Yeah. When did Billy Batson grow his hair out, and when did he grow?
Yeah.
Another upgrade because my original is in tatters. First appearance of Jay Garrick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And first, actually, first Hawkman too. I forgot about that. Yeah. So, and you gotta love the supervillains.
Yes. Yeah.
I think this is a looks like a Dick Giordano cover. Where you got some major matchups there.
Mm.
And I was like, they always had like the pinups and the puzzles and the dioramas you could cut out.
Yep.
I don't think I ever cut any of the dioramas out. I think that my back covers probably fell off before I could do any of that. But of course, we always talked about going when we were kids. Like, okay, do you spend $1 and get the treasury, or you get 4 comics? So that was always the struggle when you were a kid. If you had $1, what do you do?
That's it. That's it. The eternal conundrum.
Oh yeah, I love this one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
that's another one you don't see too often.
Yeah. Yeah, I really love this. I love the comic series too. It was there's about 10 issues of that, I think. It's all Kirby goodness, and he kind of, to me, kind of hit it out of the park on this, and he took the ball and ran with it, or whatever sports analogy you want to do. But really nice artwork in that. And got a couple more. House of Mystery.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Is that that looks like a Nick Cardy cover, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like a lot of the ones he did for the regular books.
Could be.
And got one more. I always like this. I think this is another Cardy cover. The Ghosts.
That one's still on the hit list.
Yeah, I love this one.
Yeah, that's another one I want to get.
Yeah, it's hard to find this in a really good shape. I mean, it's got some dings on the spine.
Yeah,
really bad or really good because it's black.
Right.
But yeah, I love these things.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, that's all I got for now.
All righty, we'll bring it back in here, and we'll head back to the Peanut Gallery once again. We got Funk Comics saying hi to Dr. Von Chilla. And we got Paulo Costa in here. Hey, Paulo. Came here to drink whiskey.
I got a shelf that's probably got 15 bottles of bourbon on it right now.
Came here to drink whiskey and talk comics, and it turns out I don't have any whiskey. Well, you come to the right place. Yep. Dr. Von Chilla, hello, chat. He's saying hi to everybody. That's awesome. Michael Taylor, yeah, Shannon, Planet of the Apes is top 5 sci-fi movie for me.
Oh, yeah.
It's a classic. Dr. Von Chilla, yeah, that Scarlet Witch Apes cover is a blazer.
Oh, yeah.
Captain UK, it's nice to see the apes back in the spotlight.
It certainly is.
Michael Taylor, very cool apes mashup covers, Shannon. I didn't realize there was that many of them. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't either until I started looking. I was like, I went down the rabbit hole and I was like, okay, I'm going to put some money back and I'm just going to get them all. So
might as well, man. You love them. You got to love them. Cool apes covers. Says Ranger Sly. And Dr. Von Chilla, when I was a kid, they showed all 5 Planet of the Apes movies back to back to back at Silver Springs Drive-In. I went with all my sisters, and I was the only one to stay awake for all 5.
There you go. He's a true fan right there.
Holy mackerel. That's a marathon there.
I didn't get to see any of the originals when they came out. I mean, the first one I saw was Beneath, and then I got to see all of them on TV because they had Apes Week. I actually got like a little mini poster over here somewhere that says, Go Ape, where they showed like one movie every day in the afternoon. So that's when I got to see all 5 of them.
I think I remember seeing the first one. I think it was like a late night on CBS. They had like a late movie. And I remember staying up late because I wanted to see it. Because I remember seeing the trailers for it and stuff like that. But I was too young to go see it, supposedly, or whatever, Right. But I remember seeing it on like CBS late night.
Yep.
So, all right, let's see here. Where am I? All right. Captain UK says, oh, Shannon, just when I thought I would go and make a cup of tea, you go and get the treasuries out. Love the treasuries. Yes, I used to watch Shazam on TV, says Jimbo. Absolutely. Saturday morning, baby. That Flash Comics #1, one of the best covers of the Golden Age.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to disagree with that. Michael Taylor says, I remember buying packs of Welcome Back Carter cards in the 70s. I love those treasuries, especially that Shazam one. Nice, nice. Ranger Sly agreed 100% with Shannon on Kirby's 2001 series. Not much to do with the movie. Very underrated sci-fi series.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Cool. Awesome. All right. We are caught up. All right. Well, we'll show a few more books here. Let's see. Bring it in. Well, I might as well stick with the treasury theme for a couple here. Got recently, and that is Conan number 15.
Yeah, you made me put that on my list.
I mean, it's just aside from just the collectability and stuff of them, it's just something about these treasuries that, when you were a kid, they were so huge. They looked so huge to you because you were little,
Right.
I just remember being mesmerized by how big they were. It's like, oh man, it's a giant comic book. Yeah, it's great, So and every time I see these things, that's what comes first to my mind is man, they're just so awesome, so huge. So huge. And this one just came in. This is the latest addition to my collection. Just got in yesterday. It's number 10 of the Marvel Treasury editions, and it's Thor.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's a great cover.
Yeah. And the back.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that's just great. So many stories. It's just, where can you get all that? All right. And then we got, let's see, some more of the stuff that I picked up recently. We got, let's see, Beware the Claws of the Cat. Number 2.
There you go.
And number 4. So that leaves me with just number 3 to get now. Yeah, I'll be able to close that one out.
That's funny. Last year, that was the one I needed to complete mine, and I completed.
Number 3?
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why.
I was gonna say, is it one of those ones that's like rare or low print or something like that?
Don't know. I couldn't remember.
And then it's been a while since I had an addition to my Go-Go Checks quest, and I was able to pick up this one here. It's a Wonder Woman 163.
Oh yeah.
So I've got
they're going like crazy in price for those.
Yeah. I mean, this one, this here is well loved, but it's intact. The cover is intact to it. So that's all I care about. We get the story, you can read the story,
There you
go. So, but I've got to do a video. I keep wanting to do a video. I'm going to do it here. Might get to it this weekend where I go over the haul and do an update on my Go-Go Checks quest. So, because it's been quite a while.
Yeah. So you know how many you're away you are now, having them all, or?
I know the last I checked, I was about 70. About 70 away out of 537, I think there is a total.
Wow, that's outstanding.
So, and the majority of those, I think there's like 3 big Batman issues, big Batman books, or it might be 4. But the rest of them are pretty much romance comics, and those are incredibly expensive for.
Yeah.
It's funny because some before Go-Go Checks, you can still get them at a decent price. After Go-Go Checks, you can get some of them for a decent price. But those Go-Go Checks ones, for some reason, I think they know I'm coming for them, and they're saying,
I believe it's all your fault because you brought all the attention to the Go-Go Checks era. So now because of that, but I got to have those. So you just kind of shot your own self in the foot.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry for doing this.
that's it. You're probably right. Oh, then we got fighting forces, slowly putting together that, and I'm nowhere near getting a run on that, but from like I think it's like from like 80 on up, I'm working on, and this is 113.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Hellcat.
And a lot of these you can get relatively cheap, you know. Here's Our Army at War, number 272 with Sergeant Rock.
Oh yeah, those awesome.
So many
20-cent Kubert covers, man.
So many great covers, man, on these war books, and they don't get the love or the recognition that a lot of the other ones get. You know, there's just so many. I mean, you pick any Kubert cover out of all his war books, it's an awesome cover.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Here's another Sergeant Rock. This is number 261.
Yeah. Yeah, I think on my want list, I think I got like all the Kubert war covers listed. So that's one of those things you'll never run out of stuff to collect because there's so many, you know.
And it's just awesome stuff. Here is Star Spangled War Stories, number 183. I'm sorry, with the unknown soldier.
Oh yeah, see, I love that cover. That was one of those what I call covet books because I saw that in the house ad. I was like, oh man, that looks so awesome. You know, I think I finally got it. What number was that?
183.
183. Now you got me curious. I'm gonna have to look at and see. Okay, he's trying to make me spend money, but maybe I've already spent that money. Let's see. Ooh, 183.
Yep.
Oh, I do have that one.
All right. There you go.
I don't have to worry.
Saved you some money.
Save me some money.
And then we got this is one that I did not know about. And it's one of those series that if I find them and I can afford them, I'll pick them up. But they seem like they're going up in price. Another war title from DC, and it's Weird War Tales. And this is number 36, but it's a square bound giant.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't, who was it? Gratu, I believe, showed this on one of his videos. And I was not aware of that. So as soon as I saw it was a square bound, and off to the hunt we go.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I did a few years ago. I did a video. It was called the Lost DC Giants. I think all of them came out around 75. There was that one and like Superboy 208 and Commandy 32 and some DC specials, all square bound like that. Came out, I think 75 or 76.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, this one for some reason escaped my radar. I don't know how, but thank goodness. And then I also pulled a few things out of the long box land. So, and these are all over the place. And this is Gold Key, Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, and it is number 18.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were talking about this the other night, man. I love those covers.
Yeah, they just had some great covers. And here's a little Skywald comics, Jungle Adventures number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, those are cool. Those are about like Atlas. They didn't last long, like what, 2 or 3 issues?
Yeah, 3 or 4 issues at most.
But they were like all square bound, so that made it pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we got another Gold Key, Twilight Zone. I'm not sure if that's number 1 or not. But
yeah, I think I got number 1 on the shelf over there.
Yeah. I can't remember and I didn't write it on the back. So, but it's a Twilight Zone. I'm probably hard pressed to find another TV show that I love as much as the Twilight Zone. I think that's my favorite TV show.
Oh yeah,
I just love the stories. I love the twist. I love the writing on it. Just all the stuff. Now, is every episode a hit? No, but
no. Most of them
75%
are
of
really
them
good.
are, you know.
Now, what was it like? There was like 5 seasons, right?
Yep.
And what
Yep.
was it like the fourth season or fifth season? Like where they were like hour-long episodes. It was fourth season, right?
That I couldn't tell you that.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it was either the fourth or fifth season that like they were like hour long instead of the 30-minute episodes. I
yeah.
really like those.
I mean, they're just so well written. Just love the stuff. And there was a bunch of shows that came out that same thing. Outer Limits, One Step Beyond, um,
I forgot
Boris
about
Car.
that.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I forgot about that One Step Beyond. Yeah,
Yeah, Boris Karloff's Thriller.
yeah.
You know,
Time Tunnel. Yeah.
yeah, So, well, here we go with the Mighty Comics Group. We got some superheroes versus supervillains.
Oh wow.
Just keeping it plain and simple.
Oh, I need that one.
So, and it's square bound. So that was, that was a
Yeah,
must.
yeah. That will definitely have to go on the list.
Yeah. Oh, and we're back to Skywald again, uh, with some tender love stories. Number one.
Those are hard to find. I don't have that one. I have one issue. Those are like 4 issues of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have like either 3 or 4. That
Yeah.
almost is that like it looks like a Don Heck cover.
I don't see any name on it, but it does. The eyes. Don Heck always did something with his eyes,
Yeah,
and you're right. These kind of do look. It
yeah. You
looks
can
like
always
it
tell
could be.
the girls like the way Heck drew them, the way John Romita drew women. You could always
Yeah.
tell. You know.
And another Skywald is Butch Cassidy, number one.
Yeah, that's another one I need.
So it's pretty neat when you come across them. Sometimes you can get them pretty good. Like you just stay vigilant, you know. So here's another gold key, Judge Colt.
Yeah,
Remember which one this is? I think this is number 3. I think.
yeah. I remember you showed those. I don't know, did you show some of those on a video before? Or was it
Yeah,
through
I think I
the
just showed. I think I showed him on whatchamacallit, the fossils there.
Yeah, because of that, I think 3 of those issues are in a cart in my comic shop right now.
They had some pretty cool painted covers on that.
Yeah.
It only lasted 4 issues, you know. And we got King Comics. We got Mandrake the Magician.
Oh wow, oh, that's cool. Number 1. Yeah,
And then we got Phantom, the Phantom, King Comics, number 23.
love the Phantom. Yep.
And we're gonna end with the Phantom, but it's a gold key, and I don't know what issue it is because I didn't write that one down. So, but here's another issue of the Phantom.
You gotta love those painted covers.
And before I leave on the Phantom, for those of you who also collect toys or comic related items,
Oh wow.
this just came out.
Oh,
Never
so
heard of
cool.
them. Never heard of them before. Power Stars?
Hadn't either.
No. When I went to the local comic store there, I walked in the door and they have a wall of action figures and stuff. And somehow that just caught my eye right away. And I said, "Oh, come with me." And they have 4 other ones. There's the Phantom, Flash Gordon, Ming the Merciless, and somebody called, what's his name? Prince Thun. Prince Thun, whoever that lion guy is.
Well, that's
I'm not
cool.
familiar. So
I've never heard of that character.
me neither. But yeah, that's something new. They're a little pricey, but it's the Phantom.
There
I
you
had
go.
to get it. So there we go. So all right, we'll venture on back to the chat once again, and we'll find my spot. Where was I? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I think this is where we begin. Yes, I used to watch Shazam on TV. I remember that. Okay. The Flash comic, one of the best covers. Yes, absolutely. I remember buying. Okay. Maybe I was went back too far, but that's okay. Agreed 100% with Shannon on Kirby's 2001 series. Very underrated sci-fi series. Yes. I'm getting paid to read comics, watch hoops, and the best Saturday show on YouTube. Well, thank you, Eric. We really appreciate that. All right. And Michael Taylor said, I had the Apes Mego dolls. I think the Apes Treehouse, too.
Man, I would love to have that Apes playset. I saw one in a comic shop a few years ago, but they wanted like $300 for it.
Wow.
You know, that was without the figures. So crazy.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
And Dr. Von Chilla says, that Conan Treasury is superb. Extra large Conan number 24 reprint. Just awesome. I wholeheartedly agree, sir. And Michael Shannon has my childhood Galen Mego.
Yep.
And Paulo Costa says, when I was looking for French covers for the last Wednesday, I found a French reprint with go-go checks all around the cover. Oh, cool. That's neat.
Real.
Oh, you'll have to show that. Eric Green, Adam Kubert granddaughter had a book from Image out this week.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She does the art and writing. Can't remember the name of the book, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric's got that CRS disease like we all do.
Oh. Dr. Van Chillen said, wow, that weird word giant. Gasp.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
And Fun Comics 814 says, I just picked up a Weird War Tales number 89. Oh, wow. The Nazi ape cover for $5.
I'm going to have to check that one out.
I was going to say, there you go. You just witnessed the beginning of the hunt right there.
Yep.
I think Joe Simon's grandson has a YouTube channel. His name is Jesse Simon.
Cool.
I'll have to scope that out. Ranger Sly, a square-bound Weird War with dinosaurs and Kubrick cover. It's going on my want list. There we go. There we go. Our job here is done. We make people spend money.
That's what we do. But you make me spend money.
Well, I think we're even on that score. Oh, man. Let's see. Dr. Von Chilla says, indeed, Ranger Sly, the dinosaur in the background gave me shivers. Ranger Sly, yes, Dr. Von Chilla, dinosaur in the fog. It almost looked like gray tone, too. I love those gray tone covers. A lot of war ones with the gray tone covers. Michael Taylor, remember the episode where this guy removes his vocal cords to win a bit? Yes. And just one of many great Twilight Zone. Yes. Yeah, that poor guy, and the guy wouldn't pay up on the bet. Oh, man. Yeah, how he didn't kill that guy, I don't know, because, man, they cut your own voice box out. Ouch. Dr. Von Chilla, ooh, awesome Judge Colt cover. They do. Those I think there's four and 3 out of the 4 have really nice painted covers on them. Where did I go? Here we go. Gray Man, I am after that Mandrake King run. Yeah. Yeah. Every once in a while they'll come up. You don't see them too often. Ranger Sly, Mandrake has been a favorite of mine since childhood. Mandrake the Magician. Dr. Von Chilla, oh my God, I haven't bought an action figure in years, but that Phantom will be mine. There we go. See, we're making them spend money. We're doing our job, I guess. Nice books, Doc. I remember you showed that figure last night on the Fossils show. Yes, I did. It was just so cool. I mean, there's not a whole lot of Phantom merchandise out there, you know. But when you come across something like that's I can't pass that up. Paulo Costa. Thun is the chief of the lion men from Mongo. I guess a lion man is cheaper to produce than a hawk man. Then again, Baron would have been even cheaper. So there we go. Little bit of history. Now we know who that guy is.
Yeah, mystery solved, Scooby.
Yeah. Hey, graphic man, how are you, sir?
Hey, Micah, how's it going?
Welcome aboard.
Lead
And
paint.
and welcome to Lead Paint as well. Thanks for joining us today. Eric Breen says, people ask me to remove my vocal cords all the time, but there's never a bet involved. Ouch. Ouch. Whew, I tell you, no respect at all. And Michael saying hi to Graphic Man, and Graphic Man saying hi to Michael, and Ranger Sly saying hi to Graphic Man, and Graphic Man saying hi to Mr. Sly. And Graphic Man is in the house. Everything is under control now. Absolutely.
Shouldn't it say out of control?
Out of control. And Graphic Man saying hi to DVC. Awesome. All right. We are caught up with the Peanut Gallery. Great chat going on today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving it. Loving it. I
love
it when we can show people books and they want them for their collection. That's part of this fun right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Shannon, what else you got on that stack?
I pulled some just some hardbacks, some stuff on artists, and this, that, and other. This is a really cool book. Art of Joe Kubert.
Oh, neat.
I like the back cover too. You got Sergeant Rock and got the Viking Prince.
Viking Prince, yeah.
Yeah, it's got some early stories. Got a lot of great illustrations.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just that picture right there you just showed with Sergeant Rock, and that, how cool is that? I mean, that is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Some
Yeah,
early
you see a lot of his Tarzan stuff and the war stuff, but sometimes you forget he did the Hawkman back in the day.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it just kind of goes a little bit of his history and there's a good double page spread.
Well, Tarzan, yeah.
Yeah. I won't show all of this, but let's see. Well, here's an old picture, I guess, of a Kubert bar mitzvah. Yeah. But here's some early stuff. Wow. Wonderworld comics. Yeah, there's I love these books on the artists. Here he did some Vigilante.
Oh, neat.
Yep. Okay. Oh, here's a good
oh, yeah.
cover with a dinosaur. Yeah. I didn't even know he did Newsboy Legion. I thought that was all Kirby. But
we talked about this the other night, you and I did. Just how incredible is it to have that kind of talent and just be able to imagine something in your head and put it down on a piece of paper and have it look that great.
Yeah. I remember that panel with Solomon Grundy from the All-Star comic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, he just, and it's got some stories in here. Got reprints some old color stories early in his career. Well, here's a good one.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Some
cool.
You kind of forget, or you really don't know how much work some of these older artists did.
Yes.
These are my
I was
favorites.
just thinking that same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you think their career started when you started picking up their comic books, you know?
Yeah, right. Here we got some pre-code stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, they got some complete stories in it. We got some man-eating lizards. You can tell that's early. Okay, let's get into got some romance stuff.
Oh.
Okay. What else?
Cool.
Okay.
Such a tremendous talent, man.
Oh yeah, never gonna get into some of the Silver Age stuff.
Oh, yeah. Right there. That's
Yeah, some of this is just photos of some of the original art.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm not a Kubert fan or anything, but I just thought I'd show this. There's a cool cover.
Yeah.
Now, that was an early Easy Company. The only one that I recognized from that when I first saw it was Bulldozer. Because all the ones I remember, like Bulldozer and Old Sure Shot and Ice Cream Soldier and, all those guys.
Yeah.
There's some more reprinting some of the black and white art.
Great stuff, man.
Yeah. There's some more DC covers.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I love that.
That cover with the helmet.
Yeah, the Unknown Soldier. Yeah.
Trying to get that one. Actually, it's on my hunt list right now. I was trying to get a copy of that.
Action. Yeah, this is I've got several Kubert books, but I really enjoy this one. And later on, he did some graphic novels. He did a graphic novel, I think, with Brian Azzarello on Sergeant Rock. I think I got all this stuff. Abraham Stone, that was a good one.
I'm not familiar with that.
Facts from Sarajevo. That was about a friend of his. And Joe Tex, I think that was like for an Italian graphic novel and comics. That's pretty cool. Joe Kubert done westerns.
Wow, yeah, that would be neat.
There's a one from the Holocaust called Yossel. It's really good. Just here's another one. That's a good story. Jew Gangster.
Wow.
He did a lot of great stuff later on. But anyway, kind of finish it up, show some war covers.
Oh, yeah. This is incredible stuff, man.
Yeah.
Love them.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad Kubert cover.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think
anyway, I'll wrap it up on that. And we talked about this book the other day for fans.
Oh, yes.
The DC Explosion, Implosion. And this is sort of like it's called an oral history of DC Comics circa 1978. And it, got a bunch of stuff. I mean, you hear a lot of stuff about what happened with the implosion and all that, but this is basically like interviews and excerpts from interviews from other fanzines and just kind of telling the real reasons behind it and the books they were going to put out, and it features the canceled comic cavalcade over the covers. So if you're a fan of the Tomorrow's books or a fan of DC from around this time. And like I said, I think I'm as far as like all the books that came out during the explosion, that was 3 months. I think I'm 2 books shy of having all those.
Wow.
And then there's a bunch of stuff that got canceled. Now, I've had this plan to do this, the implosion, explosion, whatever thing for years, but I'm trying to get everything gathered before I start those, because that'll probably be like a series of books or videos. I'm sorry.
Do you know what you must know which two that it is you need, or
Yeah, I think it's it's a Batman book, and I think a Superman family. I think the Batman's either 304 or 305, and I think the other one is a Superman family book.
wow.
Yeah, and I'm sure nobody's a fan of this guy. Yeah, but this is kind of like the Kubert book. I mean, it's uh, got a lot of
Oh
Black
yeah.
Widows in it. You got some Doctor Strange. Uh,
Great stuff, man.
yeah, I
I
think
mean,
I think I got this book like at half price books for like $10, like years
wow.
ago. I think the only thing wrong with it was like the cover thing was ripped a little bit, but I was like, I didn't care, Let's see.
Again, he's another one where you know you knew you were aware of his work from when you started collecting, and got into, going back into the 60s and whatnot, you
Right,
know. But they did so much more than that.
right, yeah.
And you don't find that out until you really, really get into it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big Ditko fan too. Probably the
Mm,
stuff. I mean, everybody knows Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and all
sure.
that. But I'm
Yep.
probably more of a fan of all of his Charlton stuff that he did for the mystery books.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think the reason he worked for Charlton is because they pretty much let him do whatever he wanted to do.
Mm,
I know he did some work for Warren, black and white magazines. Uh,
wow.
yeah,
I mean, just
yeah.
incredible stuff. That's neat, man.
Of course, here's the Mr. A stuff.
Yeah, I tried to get some of those, boy. They can run you a pretty penny.
Yeah, I think I've got. I think that's the. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the first issue. That's probably the only one I have. Uh, yeah, and I love seeing all the black and white stuff.
Mm.
But,
Mm.
but anyway, I'll just let it go with that.
Oh, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. All right, we'll zip back into the peanut gallery and catch up. Let's see. Eric Breen says, "Oh, show some Gil Kane covers."
Huh.
Oh, oh, what's he going for?
Okay, this is like some stuff that never came out, and it's like an artist edition. It was supposed to. I think Gil Kane and Jack Kirby were supposed to have done it.
There we go. Oh, the prisoner. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to seen this come out,
Oh, that's cool.
but here's like some Gil Kane artwork that never was seen.
Wow.
Scripts. Let's see. Yeah, here's some more stuff.
Does it say why it never came out? Why they never did it?
It does. I can't remember what they said. Here's another big splash page by Kirby. I can't remember exactly why this didn't come out. I don't know. But anyway, here's some more Kirby stuff.
Wow. That's neat.
And get into some of the Gil Kane. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think Gil Kane was going to pick it up after Kirby. He wasn't able to. I'm not sure what the deal was. I'll have to go back and read this, but there's some of Gil Kane's pages.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go, Dr. Von Chilla. Of course, I know Mike is a big fan, so yeah, but I mean, I would have loved to seen this come out.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Now, where did you get that book?
I can't remember. I might have like pre-ordered it a few years ago. I'm not sure when it came out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Let's see. When did this come out? About 5 years ago. Yeah.
And what's the name of it again?
Prisoner Original Art Edition.
Oh,
yeah.
I may have to hunt that one down.
Yeah.
Because that looked really cool.
Well, I love it. Have you ever seen the TV show?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes.
I love the show. I mean, it's kind of out there. Patrick McGowan,
it was kind of like an unofficial sequel to what was it, Danger Man or whatever?
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, because he'd played that role, and then this was when he retired, type of thing. So it's kind of like an unofficial sequel.
Yeah, I think like in the 80s or maybe the 90s, DC put out like a 4-issue prestige of The Prisoner, and I don't know if that was connected to this. I can't really remember. I'll have to go back and read it. I'm sure somebody on here will know, but it's been a while since I read that. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, man, I got to have that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I'm sure I pre-ordered that because the service I went through, you get like 40% off. So it's the only way I can, afford a lot of that stuff.
I hear you. I hear you. Then we got Ranger Sly with the laughing emoji. And Dr. Von Chilla, Gil Kane lives. Absolutely. Graphic Man, Dr. Silver Age keeps pestering me for a few Gil Kane alarms. Michael Taylor, Kane really knows how to draw. But boom. Good night, folks. I'm here all week.
That's terrible.
And then Kane forgot it all. Lead Paint says at some point people are going to rediscover Kubert's Tarzan. Thankfully, I've already got mine. Absolutely. I mean, it's so much in his work. He just, I was never a big Kubert fan. Not that I never really thought much about his work when I was, a kid or whatever, even when I started really becoming a collector. But his war stuff is really, really, when I got into those war covers and started buying those, that just really turned me right around on his work. And he's phenomenal. He really is. I really enjoy his stuff. Michael Taylor says, Shannon, I saw you unbox that Kubrick book on one of your old videos.
Yep.
And Dr. Bunchilla says, I have the art of Gil Kane, so that art of Joe Kubert would make a great companion book.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. I'll have to look for the Gil Kane book now.
Yep. Graphic Man, always place the Kubert book on top for safety's sake. Follow me for more tips. And Lead Paint says there was a high-end reprinting of Kubert's Tor in hardback maybe 20 years ago. That's superb.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one, but I know which one he's talking about. Yeah.
And Dr. Bonchilla says, Lead Paint, yeah, that is a superb book. So there we go. We got two great opinions on it. Dr. Bonchilla says Tarzan 207 was a real contender to make my top 10 favorite covers of all time. Not sometime, not just time, all time.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with John on that one.
Michael Taylor says, yeah, Graphic Man, you can definitely crush somebody's skull with that book. Oh.
Getting serious now.
That's it. It's on. Graphic Man says, ask Shannon, was that Ditko book authorized by Ditko?
I seriously doubt it. I mean, I don't think any Ditko book out that had to do with any of the major companies was ever authorized by Ditko.
Yeah.
At the end, I mean, he hated Marvel and DC, and he was, of course, everybody knows he was a recluse up until the day he passed. So.
All right. Eric Green says, did anyone pick up either of the new Lee Ditko omnibuses that come out this week? They look great. They may have already come out, but we got them this week.
I'm not
familiar with them. Yeah. Which ones were? Can you give us some more details about it, Mr. Breen? Because that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does.
Ranger Sly, I have that big Kubert book. Now I want to pull it out off the shelf. Great stuff. Absolutely. Michael Taylor, great book, Shannon, without a doubt.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Von Chiller, the first comic book I ever remember flipping through before I could even read was Amazing Spider-Man number 32. So it can be said Steve Ditko was the first comic book art I ever saw. Very interesting. Michael Taylor, Captain Strangelove still has his childhood copy of ASM 14. Yeah, he showed that not too long ago.
Yeah, I saw that on video. He did.
Yeah. Eric Breen, Strangelove still has his childhood copy of Old Buck. Oh, touche. Ba-dum-boom.
Ba-dum-boom.
Michael Taylor says, Shannon, you're putting the cane signal in the sky, but Doc has no alarm. That's true. I don't have a cane alarm. I am a cane fan. I'm in the cane camp. And that catches us up with the Peanut Gallery. More great chat. You guys are popping today. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
Okay. All righty. So let's see here. We'll go back to this one here. And what else do I got? Okay. We'll jump back into some stuff, little rambling stuff here. We got Dell comic. This is a TV show, a cartoon that I used to watch. And I'm sure many of you remember them. The Mighty Heroes.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love them. And the Green Hornet.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know which one this is. I gotta start writing things on the back. Yeah, we got some
go key.
That's it. We got some Tower action series. We got Dynamo. Number 1.
Oh, yeah.
I love that red bright cover. It's just great. Hollywood.
That was all the Tower all that was square bound when it came out, right?
Yeah.
All of it. Yeah.
Great stuff.
That's another reason to collect it.
Bingo. Bingo. Mighty Comics Group. We got the Mighty Crusaders.
Oh, yeah.
And this is number 4.
Oh, yeah. That's the famous cover. Too Many Heroes. Yeah.
That's it. Too Many Heroes.
Yeah. Well, I told you the story, and I think I did a video. My wife helped me complete that run.
Yes.
She got on eBay, and I didn't ask her what she paid, but I've got them.
Nope. Some questions are better left unasked, you know. And then we got Mighty Comics Presents number 49 with Steel Sterling.
Oh, yeah. Those are cool.
For some reason, I got 2 copies. So
how does that happen?
I probably that that memory thing, Oh, this is a great cover. I need this one. Yeah. And we got Mighty Comics again, number 43, this time with the shield and the web.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Good campy superhero fun.
Yeah. And this was also a victim of my memory. Man, I'm telling you.
Starting to do the Meta-Rock thing now, huh?
I'm telling you. Well, and you know as well as I do, that Charlton Companion book, you sent it to me, totally lost it. I saw it and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll order one of those. I was what? No. All right. Then we got some, let's see, Archie Adventure Series with the Adventures of the Fly, number 5.
Oh, yeah.
And number 9.
Yeah, those had some great covers. I picked up several of those in the Jaguar series at a comic show last year. It's good stuff.
Oh, it's funny. Funny you should mention Jaguar because there he is.
There we go. Yeah.
And this is number 15. I love this cover.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And here's another Jaguar. This is number 7.
Cool.
So, and then you mentioned the Savage Dragon before. Just so happens I have that in my stack too.
Yeah. I thought that was a fun series. I mean, especially when it first came out for 3 years.
Yeah.
Love the art.
Is that one?
And you got to give Eric Larson credit. I mean, yeah, you got to give him credit. I mean, he's been on that book since the get go, and it's like up to, I don't know, 260 or 270 right now.
Yeah, he's still. Anytime you can be on something that long, it's like I can't think of the fella who does the Goon. You know, that Goon
Powell.
series. Yeah, Eric Powell. There you go. Yeah, I mean that's another one. That's one of those things that just keeps going on and on. You know, and I love it. I love reading the thing. Here's another Dell. We got this is for Ranger Sly. We got the Lone Ranger. This is number 83.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one. Nice cover.
And then I think you've got some of these. The Big Bang. You know that Big Bang.
I think I have one or two. I mean, I've been wanting to pick some more of them up since I realized what it was about.
I've just found this one back in the bin.
Protoplasm Man. That's pretty cool.
Not giving away who he is, but
right.
You know, but I like the Big Bang series, the imprint from Image.
Yeah, it just looks fun.
There's quite a few books. I didn't realize there was that many. It's like when I tried to go back and figure out I want to put together that run, you know, and I'm looking at it, I'm saying, wow, I didn't realize there was that many. And of course, some of them are square bound, like giant. Oh yeah, like giants and stuff.
Another reason to get them, right?
Oh, they're believe me, that's a rabbit hole we'd both go down right there. So, and we got some Atlas comics, number 2 with the Bog Beast.
Oh,
Tales of Evil. And let's see here. AC Comics from back in the 80s. Americomics. And this is what number is it? Number 3. And it's got.
Oh, I forgot Blue Beetle was in some of those.
Yeah, the
the original Blue Beetle.
Yep. And then also AC, the Sentinels of Justice, Americomics Special number 1 with the Sentinels of Justice.
I've got that one. Yeah, I like that cover.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's got all of them on there, you know. And then it showed Captain Atom, but somehow this doesn't look right.
That looks like the guy that's on the cover of Space Western.
It's like a little thing. It's called Nationwide Comics, original Nationwide Comics, top quality. The Adventures of Captain Atom, 52 pages, 5 cents, all comics. You know,
that's funny.
Yeah, it's just one of those odd, quirky things that you come across at a a small convention, and you're like, yeah, Captain Atom. I like Captain Atom. Gotta get that just for a odd, unique piece. You know, another Atlas Comics number 1. I think it's the only one. Kid Cody, Gunfighter. I think there was only one issue with that.
Yeah, I think Dr. Von Chilla might have sent me a copy of that a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's a weird one. And let's see, Dell Comic. And I don't know, I don't have the number written down, but this is Alvin and his pals in Merry Christmas with Clyde Crash Cup and Leonardo.
Oh, wow. Well, that's neat.
That's
Clyde Crash Cup. I forgot about him.
Yeah. Oh. And here's another one for Ranger Sly. And this is Bronco Bill, number 15.
Oh, wow.
So this is all the way from the spinner rack on June 9th, 1950. At
Very
least
cool.
that's what my notes say, anyway. Alan Schomburg, Harry O'Neill, and Ray Thompson did stories. And then here is Atlas Comics, Navy Action. And this is number 1 from
Oh, wow.
August of 1954.
Number 1. That's awesome.
So,
Man, you gotta love Charlton. Or that's not Charlton. Is that Atlas?
Atlas, yeah.
Atlas, yeah, that's Atlas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking. Yeah.
And now we're jumping into the 80s with First Comics. Remember them? First
Oh,
Comics?
yeah. Got a bunch of stuff from First.
Grimjack, number 3.
Oh, yeah. So who did Grim? Was that Tim Truman that did Grimjack?
I believe so. That sounds very familiar. Yeah, Truman. It says it got it right down here in the corner.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
And then back to the 60s. You mentioned this earlier, and again, just happened to have it in the stack. And this is Time Tunnel.
Wow.
This is Time Tunnel number 1.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's going on the list.
And
Awesome
Time
cover.
Tunnel number 2.
My wallet is just slowly deflating, man. I can feel it.
And Time Tunnel number 3. No, there's no number 3.
Let's torture him further.
And here is the only other superhero, Dell Superheroes. It was number 4, and this is the other one I had. So I'm trying to put that together. So, but I got one. I'll show this one too, because we're talking about Big Bang. 3 guesses why I got this one.
I couldn't. No, can't imagine.
But I mean, I just love it. They the way they did things. They encompassed the Golden Age, the Silver Age, the Bronze Age, and the modern Image Age or whatever,
right,
in their books. And you never knew what the next issue was going to be. It could be, the Golden Age, or it could be the Silver Age, like this one. It was just really, really good stories and artwork. So, all righty. So we'll jump back into the chat here and see what's happening. Let's see. Remember where there we go, but no alarm. Okay. All right. Lead Paint says, looks like your best chance of getting that Prisoner original art book, Doc, is to borrow it from Shannon. Borrow it. Looks pretty scarce on the open market. Not available on Amazon. And the only, I'm sorry.
To be continued.
Yeah. It won't bring up anymore. I don't know how to bring that up, but it's all right. The rest of it says scarce on the open market, not available on Amazon, etc. And the only, okay, 2 copies on. Oh, the only 2 copies on eBay are Italian versions.
Oh wow.
I don't speak Italian, so I guess I'm out of luck there. I do like pizza though, and pasta.
There you
go. But let's see here. Michael Taylor says Strange Life also has letters that Ditko wrote back to him. Really?
Yeah, telling me that. Yeah.
I didn't know that he wrote back to him. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wish I'd have known that last week. We could have asked him about him.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Taylor says those Dell Lone Ranger covers are fantastic. Yes, they are. They got some really nice, beautiful covers. Great Lone Ranger cover. Thanks, Dr. Silver Age. You're very welcome, sir. We aim to please here on Comic Book Memories. Dr. Von Chilla, indeed, the Dell Lone Ranger covers are stunning. Yes, one of my favorite covers. I wished I could have found it to pull today. One of my favorite covers is a Lone Ranger book. It was gifted to me by Dr. Von Chilla. I saw it in one of his videos, and it was a great sunset, orange sunset in the background, and the Lone Ranger is on silver, and he's galloping hard,
I
and
remember that one. Yeah.
he's sideways on the cover, but it was
Yeah.
just a phenomenal, fantastic cover. And he was nice enough because I made a comment of he was nice enough to gift that to me, and I still thank you to this day, Mr. Dr. Von Chilla, John. I really appreciate that because that has a special place in my collection. Believe me. All righty, lead paint. The tonneau covers are just as good. Yes, they are. I don't have any tonneau issues. I've got to pick up a couple of those because you're right. Their covers are just as well as the just as good as the Lone Ranger ones because I just love those painted covers. Dr. Von Chilla, I simply cannot comment on that Captain Adam book. But for what I was thinking, I was quite sure I'm going to hell.
I already know what he's thinking. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. And Dr. Von Chilla follows it up with Grimjack. Wow, I forgot all about that title. Yep, one of those many 80s titles from the independent circuit. And Eric Green says Truman was the artist on Grimjack for about 3 years. Then he left to do his creator-owned book, Scout. That's another one. I forgot about that.
Scout issues too.
Yeah. Lead Paint says that first time tunnel cover is great. It is great.
It is.
And Captain Strangelife is in. Hans, welcome aboard.
In the house. Hey, Hans.
Good morning to all you naughty little scamps, he says. He knows our audience. Michael Taylor, Time Tunnel, another great sci-fi show. Absolutely. Love that. Love that. I have that on DVD. It's one of those series that I remember being as a kid, and it was one of those shows you'd watch when you got home from school. You know, you'd be able to watch the whatchamacallit there. Oh, I had it and I lost it. Doggone it. See, that was that CSR thing right there, you know. Banana Splits. That's what I was trying to say. You'd watch the Banana Splits and then Dark Shadows, and then they'd have Lost in Space on, Time Tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great shows, man. Great shows.
Star Trek reruns. Yep.
Yeah. Lead Paint saying hi to the captain. And Mr. Von Chilla is doing the same. Dr. Von Chilla. I don't know why we'll call you Mr. Von Chilla. I don't know. Paulo Costa, I know a guy in a nondescript Central American country who can buy your kidney if you need extra money for comics, Shannon.
I don't know if that guy would want my kidneys. Wow.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
But I will keep that in mind, Paolo. Thanks.
Taking a dark turn. Michael Taylor, I had those great Lone Ranger and Tonto dolls growing up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Captain Strangelife. Those TV shows of the 60s were so addictive to me, including Time Tunnel and all those wonderful Irwin Allen series. Yeah, Land of the Giants and
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff. Michael saying hello to the captain. The Ideal Dolls. Oh, yeah. Okay. Eric Breen says, I can't remember what CSR stands for. Well, there you go. At this point, does it really matter? No. Oh, Captain, my captain, says Ranger Sly. All right. Where we at? Well, what do you say, Shannon? You got anything you want to show one last round?
I can show another artist book. And I'll do this in honor of you, my friend. Here we have
there we go.
Herb Trimpe, the artist edition.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I always love Trimpe stuff. A lot of people are not big fans of his, but of course, the Hulk, and he did a lot of he did Godzilla in the 70s, and he did westerns, and but this is just one of those showing like the giant size repros of all the Hulk art, some of the issues.
Cool.
I mean, they even show, you can even see like where they have like the correction fluid where they corrected the lines and all that.
Now, see, that looks different than the Trimpy that I remember.
Yeah.
That first drawing you show.
Yeah. These are just, they're just repros in like, I guess, real size.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because for a while there in the early 70s, his stuff on the Hulk made the Hulk look like he was shiny, like he was like metallic. And that was the only thing I didn't really care for that depiction.
Yeah. This is like from Hulk 121.
Cool.
And I love these books because it just shows the blue line pencil. You can see if you look close, and you see the inks, and you see the white out where they make corrections. So,
Oh yeah, they got notes and everything.
Oh yeah, notes and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just for fans of the Hulk and Trimpy, I mean, this is a great book to have.
Oh.
I remember probably the first time I ever read the Hulk, I think I was thinking, what was the reprint series that he was in? Was it Marvel Superheroes that the Hulk was later on?
Yep,
that's
Marvel
where I
Superheroes.
kind of got to become a Trimpy fan. This is kind of cool. It's Trimpy and John Severin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some serious detail there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Man and the Hulk.
Oh, great stuff.
Yeah. There he is with his buddy Jim Wilson.
Jim Wilson, yeah.
I always love those stories.
Yeah.
Was there a story he passed away of AIDS or something later on, Jim?
Who did?
I think he was asking Hulk. I think the character Jim Wilson, I think he passed away from AIDS or something in the book.
I
remember.
Yeah,
I think he was wanting the Hulk to give him a blood transfusion, and he wouldn't do it, or else he knew it wouldn't work or something. I'm not really sure, but just
a tragic end.
Yeah. You see where they had the tape, where they had the art taped to their drawing board, and now here's a good one.
Oh, to have that talent, man.
Yeah, look at that.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I just thought I'd show a few pages of that. I'm going to have to put it down because my arm's getting tired.
Wow.
Great book.
That is cool. Thanks for showing that. That is neat. All right. Well, we're closing in on 10 minutes of here. So let's go back to the chat. Let's see. Dr. Vonchilla says, I'm sure Shannon's kidneys are fine. They've been preserved in Kentucky bourbon.
That is absolutely true.
Eric Breen, or get the right order. Dr. Vonchilla, Herb Trippy, inked by John Severin. Magic.
Right. Yep.
Yes, sirree. Ranger Slide Trippy, especially when inked by John Severin, was my Hulk artist. Very cool. Shannon, I saw when you unboxed that Trimpy book as well on one of your old videos.
Been a while, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Lead Paint, that era of Hulk, I can just read and reread. Great comics. Being a Hulk fan, I'm right there with you. And Captain Strangelove, those artist editions are fantastic and probably the closest to the originals available.
Closest I'll ever get.
Yeah. Yep. So we got Dr. Vonchilla saying, yep, the Hulk from 1972 to 74 was awesome. The A character called Wolverine destroyed its momentum. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we caught up there with the peanut gallery. So we got a couple more minutes. So I'll throw up a couple more.
Show us books. Show
All
us
right.
books. Show us books.
Here we go with the Archie series. This is number 2 of the Shadow.
Oh, very cool.
So,
Very cool. Yeah.
and then we got another King Comics, The Phantom, number 22.
That's a nice cover.
I love you've got the big, the ring, the skull ring that he used to smack the bad guys with and leave the imprint on.
On
And
those King books, did they ever list the artist on the inside, or were they like a lot of other copies in?
You know what? I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've opened them up. But I was, that ring. I don't know if I can get one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So it's like just one of those little quirky things that you happen to come across. Somebody was selling them. I think they were part of like a movie giveaway for when what was it? Billy Zane was it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I said, all right,
you've got the ring now, so now you need the costume so you can come down to the basement and have your striped Speedos on and mask and everything.
Don't give away my secrets. They used to, at one point back in probably close to 20 years ago now, they actually came out with pistols of the replica pistols from the Phantom movie. And I was so tempted to get those. They look so cool, but I just couldn't pull the trigger, so to speak. Oh. And we got a little more Tower Comics here with Undersea Agent number 1.
Oh, nice.
And then Heroes Inc. presents Cannon.
Well, that's so funny. I've got that book, and it's like early Bronze Age or late Silver Age, and those things are like abundant for some reason on eBay and everywhere else. I don't know what the deal was on that, but you can find them everywhere.
I know. I bought this at a small convention, and at the convention, it seemed like everybody had like a box of them.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Like some serious overstock or something.
It was bizarre,
And that's Hollywood, so I was like, okay.
We'll throw one more up here. It's American Comics Group number 154, Adventures into the Unknown.
Oh, there we go.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love that character. I don't know why. He's just a lot of those, ACG books. The character's a little bit goofy, but I always liked that one. And I had to get I think I completed that run probably 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, all right. Well, it is about 5 minutes out. We'll go back one last time for the chat. Let's see here. All right. Probably the closest thing to the originals, right? Dr. Von Chilla says, yep, the Hulk from there. Okay, I remember that one. All right. Both Severins deserve a lot more credit than they get in this day and age.
That is a great point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like super talented.
Yes. Eric Breen, MJF stole Phantom's ring. MJF. A wrestling reference. Yes, MJF. He's got that ring now. All right, Dr. Von Chilla. Gotta go, y'all. My aunt and uncle are coming for lunch. See y'all next week. Shannon, check your email, buddy.
I have checked my email. I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
All right.
Respond really soon.
Well, take care, John. Thanks again for stopping by, buddy. And Captain Strangelife says, Captain UK, I completely agree with that sentiment. All right. And we got Michael saying goodbye to Dr. Von Chilla. And Michael saying, nice books, Doc. I had a blast as always. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate you guys showing up.
We really do.
Yeah. You guys don't believe us, but you guys are more than half the show. Believe me, because we love the interaction. Lead
This is
Paint
true.
says, "Great show, fellas."
Thank you,
Love it. Thank
LP.
you. And Mr. Breen says, "Thanks for another great show, guys. Thank you for
Appreciate it,
another
Eric.
great peanut gallery." And the Gray Man says, "Bye, fellas."
Man.
All righty. Well, that's going to wrap it up, I think, for this week. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do a research a community channel of the week, so I don't have one this week. So, but I will be back next week with another one that'll be supporting somebody in the comic community. You know, so we like to do that and give back and really help people out. So people did it for us way back in the day. So why not pay it forward? So,
Oh, and too, we already talked about this where we were off work because of the high winds and all that. Unfortunately, we're going to be working 2 of the next 3 Saturdays, so you get to enjoy the good doctor all by yourselves for a couple of those weeks. But I will be in there a week after next, and then the couple of weeks after. So I hate it, but got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, well, you gotta make that money for those comics.
There you go.
Just got to do it.
That's the only reason to make money, though, right?
You know, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, money, comics, and bass strings.
The heck with bills and taxes. Just give me my comics.
Right.
All righty then. Appreciate you all again in the peanut gallery as usual. We love having you guys hang out with us. It's so much fun chatting with you guys and everything. I know Shannon feels the same way.
Hey guys, we couldn't do it without you. That is the truth.
Absolutely. We look forward to it, and just to share our stories and hear your stories, and make each other spend money. So
it's all about.
That's it. Well, all righty then. We're gonna call it a week, and we'll see you guys next week, next Saturday. Hope you all join it in again. Hope you'll have a great week this week. Don't forget to check out the fossils on Wednesday night, 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah.
7 p.m. Central.
There we go. So, all right. So until next time, you guys take care. We'll see you then.
Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you.